matter what it is in life that you want, you gotta go out there and get it. Just don't let it come to a sleeper but a dream. Never give up on your goals, stay focused on you. Focus your view, succeed, cause I'm hoping you do. Keep climbing up the ladder, cause the key to success. Go hard and go home, never settle for less. Life is stress, but we gotta deal with it, homie. Send a prayer to the man to put a shield on it. Work hard for what you get, appreciate what you got. You can always improve, just don't stop. Going for your dream to achieve in your life. Gotta take a chance like rolling the dice. It won't come to you, so you gotta go get it. At the end of the day, add up the digits. Miss Price used to say, if there's a will, there's a way. So I live by it until this very day. I kept on mashing and I never gave up. Me believing in myself is the way I came up.
Hold you down, you gotta get up. These are your dreams. Never give up. Never give up. You gotta keep on hustling, keep on fighting. You gon' make it, keep believing. Never give up.
I'ma keep hustling till I'm down in the dirt. Number one rule is my family is first. I know you.
What's up, team? This is Robert Porter, Mr. Nipiani Locker with the I Love San Bernardino County radio show. 106.5 FM. We'll talk politics, culture, and history. Right now, I'm setting up the show just real quick. Got my good things. So, you don't need those, right? We'll probably use those for later. But yeah, we've had a great day today. We had a great weekend. We celebrated Halloween and Dia de los Muertos for 2 days. Man, it was incredible. Did you have a good time? And how do we find more information about KCAA?
Thanks for asking. I had a great time spending with the family and stuff. I went to go visit the city. Ouch. Yeah, by the way, first thing me today when he sees me, you look tired. Never a nice thing to hear. But also,
like vampire tired.
Yeah, now you're saying it. You can also tune in.
Zombie tired.
Yes. Off KCAA app, off the Google Play Store and the Apple app. Go ahead and just type in KCAA, and you can listen in Paris, France, or Paris, California. Oh, oui.
And don't you have a show on KCAA?
Yes, sir. Appreciate the plug, man. Yeah, don't forget to tune into Palm Trees and Progress Presents every Tuesday from 7 to 9. And on all streaming platforms, Palm Trees and Progress Presents. Thanks, brother.
Right on. Thank you for that. We appreciate you and KCAA and the manager, Mark Westwood, and all they do here at KCAA. And if you are interested in a show, hit the general manager, Mark Westwood, up, and he can get you a show. We've done that with several people, and they've got their own show going on. And I really love to see people making movement with the tools that they have at their that are available to them. The radio, especially AM radio and FM radio like this, where you can actually have your own show, is a very rare occurrence. Something very special here at KCAA. So, take advantage of this possibility, right? Most places like KCAL and stuff, they have very set programming. So, you can't really have your own show. In fact, Jesse Duran can't even come on here, right? That's how strict the rules are, right? Right. I listen to Jesse Duran almost every day. I'm a biggest fan here, right? I love him and Jeff Pope. They are awesomeness, like X103.9 and 99.9, and then Jesse Duran moved around a little bit, but we've always followed them as a family, right? So they're really cool stuff to talk about another radio station here on the station, right? But they can't do the same. It's kind of weird. So that's why it's a special thing you can do here. And I do love KCAA. And I have fun here. It's been over 10 years.
It's funny. My mom loves Jesse Duran as well, and never misses one of his shows, but misses mine all the time. It hurts a little bit.
I often wonder if maybe one time he might have clicked on, because he's a real superstar, you might have clicked on a video here or there. And occasionally he does talk on something here or there. I know he's busy, but that's still cool to me. I always love seeing him around town, too. He's a hard worker. I'd like to mention our sponsor, Golden Pizza and Wings over on Olive and Waterman or Golden and Highland. You can get a large cheese or pepperoni pizza for right now, takeout only, $5.55 plus tax. $5.55 plus tax for a large pepperoni or cheese pizza. That is a sweet deal.
It really is.
But who knows how long it will last? And the normal is $7.55 plus tax, but that's still a good deal.
Yeah, it is.
So so you want to feed your family on a Friday night? Come down to the pizza place, hit up Golden Pizza and Wings, and get some pizza for your kids. And then, you want a salad for yourself? Get that too, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what my madre gets. She'd be getting that chicken salad over there. Real good stuff. All right, I'd like to also mention Powell Charter Academy over at 2450 Blake Street. Powell Charter Academy helps give your kids a foundation when they're starting the school system here in the city of San Bernardino, if you're just coming here. Or if your kids are needing a little more special attention and you want them to be in a school with an automotive program, maybe a video and audio programs. They have cooking, all kinds of sports teams. So, consider Powell Charter Academy for your kid. If you'd like more information, go to info@powellcenter.org or call 909-887-7002 for more information over there at Powell Charter Academy. And we just did their Halloween event, and that was incredible. Every single person who came there got a pumpkin.
That's cool.
Right?
Oh,
wow. I know the pumpkins are only $5, or sometimes 10, or if the fancy ones, but that could go towards candy for the kids and stuff. And a lot of families have to choose between that and decorations and everything. So
But the smile on the kids' faces.
Oh yeah, and we carved, and I got a free pumpkin too. So.
You see?
Yeah, I did not carve my free pumpkin though. I carved another pumpkin, but my free pumpkin is still alive. It's out with my scarecrows for harvest right now. So I changed the decorations. You take down the Halloween, and now I put up the scarecrows and things like that. And the reason I do this is because if we participate in these cultural things, Dia de los Muertos, like I had some of those decorations up as well, and then I took them down. Like, I don't know, it makes San Bernardino a little bit more fun.
Yeah, it does.
Right? Like, so when you go by a house and you see that they spent all this money on decorations and everything, I'm just like, wow, they must have a storage. But if they don't, I feel right. But still, you guys got Halloween decorations? Did you do it this year? Or?
Not this year. The kids, so it's kind of even hard to put them up with them right now. And then we have a little terrible one, so didn't happen.
They're not ready.
He ends up in the spider webs.
Exactly, yeah.
And then the spider webs end up all over the house.
Oh yeah, that's the problem we had.
Yeah. Well, for us, it's also my madre, making sure that she has some fun. Especially since I thought I was gonna lose her in last January.
Right.
Like, we're gonna make it to Christmas Eve. Like I was like, we made it to Halloween. We're gonna make it Thanksgiving. Each time it's like a milestone for me, and I hope we'll make 10 of them. But like going through all that craziness in the beginning of the year, now it feels like my life is, finally getting kind of a little bit more and more normal course.
Right.
Yeah.
Not easy, but still, I'm rolling with it, and it feels good to know that my mama's okay and safe.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
God bless.
Yes.
I'd also like to mention our standout of the week. So our standouts of the week is the San Bernardino City Parks and Rec Department. I just want to give them a shout out over there under the leadership of Vanessa and her team. Wow, they really went all out for Halloween. And all summer. I mean, those events are hot, man. I didn't even go to most of them. I'm sorry. But, they still make it happen,
Right.
And then, 2 days of Dia de los Muertos this year. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
We deserve that in our
Yes.
town, right?
Yes.
A lot of towns, they make it one day, and it's, it's all about the companies or the selling things or whatever. But
Right.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be us. It's about our ancestors. It's about
Yes.
remembering the past and the people that we held dear.
Yeah.
So the fact that they did that for 2 days in their ofrenda had locals from all walks of life. Some I recognized, and I really that really touched my heart. So I got my mom out there. We got to watch the wonderful Aztec dancers, the Mexica dancers, and the Florico? Florico?
Yeah.
It was fun. I had a great time. Did you guys have a good weekend?
Sure did. We did a lot.
Yeah.
We did a lot.
Did any trick or treating?
Yeah, we went to Redlands. We took the kids to Redlands, a lot of haunted houses. We actually did a couple of haunted houses here in San Bernardino, and nobody really talks about it, but there's so many haunted houses out here during Halloween out here.
Well,
and-
you guys talked about it in all your videos.
Oh, yeah.
You were definitely making sure we all knew about the cool haunted houses. And so you went over to, was it Olive Street, the famous trick-or-treating spot in Redlands, or you just went all over?
No, there's this certain spot we go to every year. I forgot the address, but it is in Redlands. But they always have a haunted house there.
And it's free.
And it's free for the community. Anybody can go.
Right.
And also, there's one on 8th Street, and that one's very known. And it's right there on Mount Vernon and 8th Street. And the stuff that they have, it's like...
They go all out.
All
yes,
out.
Oh, my God.
All out.
Those are my kind of people right there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
there was another one on Valencia, but I guess she moved from there, and now she's in Rialto. So we actually went to 4 haunted houses. Redlands, San Bernardino, and Rialto. And we went to the one you went to, the carnival.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
Real
carnival.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real
they-
nice.
We had it's like at least 5. That's good.
yeah.
Like San Bernardino always inspires me, man. Like I'm serious. Like when the bankruptcy was around, like there was like 1 or 2, and like
Yeah.
you could name them.
Right.
So that's cool that we're starting to expand, and like maybe the city someday will have a super hardcore haunted house. Right? You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's something we kind of want to do. We kind of want to push for that for next year. We want to try to see if we can get, the community together, and we can actually do something big for San Bernardino.
Yeah. Like if you could get Court Street Square, that would be incredible.
And that's
haunted
what we're
house.
pushing for.
Yeah.
We're trying to push for that, but it's a little hard, but
Yeah.
We've been trying to take steps also to the Boys and Girls Club in the west side of San Bernardino.
Yes.
It's been closed, and that's something that we grew up with, where we used to go to the summers. They had the pool, Halloween, Thanksgiving. They would do something, so everybody from the community would go to the Boys and Girls Club. So now that being gone, there's nothing there for the kids to go to. So when you see haunted houses and stuff like that, I mean, the community comes out, man, and
oh yeah.
I love that, man, because we had the Boys and Girl Club. They don't have that. So, that's something I was trying to see what can we do to at least get the community going to talk about it. Like, hey, let's...
So we're, we kind of slid into the interview, but introduce yourselves. Yeah.
My name's Henry. I'm from Family Street Food, the CEO. This is my wife.
I'm Nina. I'm known as Magin. Creator of Family Street Food.
Right hand woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both the creators of a great business.
Yes.
And also do a lot of marketing. So we're going to get into that stuff. I wanted to make sure and mentioned your guys' name before we get into this interview. But I'd like to mention that the standout of the week, the San Bernardino Parts of Rec, is brought to you by Chubsy Smashburger, our new sponsor. Victor and Joseph were supposed to come today, but unfortunately, businesses do not follow live radio schedules. So,
Yeah.
so
Very tough.
Yeah.
Very tough.
So we love you, and we'll get you back on. I'm trying to make a show with Sky Ty as well. Daniel over there, he's just expanded his business. They're not Sky Ty. I always say that. Thai place. My first Thai food that I really started promoting was Sky Thai. It was on 40th Street, but they moved to Yucaipa.
Oh, wow.
But my first Thai food I ever ate was Thai place.
Okay.
Pad Siu. Have you tried that before?
No.
It's a noodle dish that is so yummy. It's really good, right? So I always liked Thai food from that point on, and so that's why Thai place was like a place that you would go when you had that craving, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then Sky Thai, I found something similar there, right? So I would do both of them forever. But then Sky Thai moved, so now I just do Thai place now. Orchid Thai, pretty good over there
Right.
on Baseline.
Yes.
Good
Yeah.
Thai food there too.
Right.
So I don't just go to one place, but I do like to showcase places that are expanding, right? So like you have a business like Sky Thai, a Thai place that's been there for how long? Like since I was 18 or earlier, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And they had that same area. And they could only produce a certain amount of profit with that area because they had a certain amount of tables.
Yes.
And at certain hours you're open, right?
Yeah.
So like businesses that have a small area to eat are limited in the amount of profit that they can make. These are the types of things you have to look at, team, before you start a business. You have to understand what a unit is. You have to understand how you're going to sell that unit. And then you have to understand, is that unit going to make a profit within the 5-year term of your business to be successful? So my dad always told me, if your business makes it 5 years, then you can consider yourself that it's probably going to make it. It's kind of similar with restaurants and things like that. You make it 5 years, you understand the system pretty good. Now, with inflation and everything recently, all these businesses have had to change.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And what's really interesting about this is the places that I used to think were expensive aren't changing their prices. Why aren't they changing their prices? Because they might own the property that they're on and they can keep it the same, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But everywhere else is hit with inflation and they still got to pay rent.
Yeah.
Right.
They got to raise all the prices. So it's weird, like a few years ago, places that I thought were expensive, I'm going to now and realizing, well, they didn't raise their prices that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you go to Station Brothers and you can barely get out of there with 5 things, man.
Or food for less, at
Yeah,
that matter.
yeah, like, and it's $100. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
whoa, man, like,
Yeah.
whoa, it's craziness. So the businesses are having a hard time now. So
Right.
that's why you got to
Yeah.
think through these things before you just jump into them. Now, what I wanted to talk about today, wait, I have one. Oh man, I got one more announcement that I need to make. We have the Turkey Trot coming up here in San Bernardino, and the Turkey Trot new day is Saturday, November 22nd. Now, we used to have the Turkey Trot. I've been the MC for over 10 years. We used to have it on Turkey Day, on Thanksgiving. We've changed because to be able to do it at Cal State, you can't do it on that day. So we're going to do it on a Saturday before Thanksgiving, which will be kind of interesting because I'll have a Thanksgiving off for once. Like, wow, man, it's been 10 years. Like, I don't know. Like we still get out of there, put plenty of time to eat and everything, but to like sleep in on Thanksgiving Day is like, whoa.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's the new Turkey Trot. If you'd like to register, go to runsignup.com/race/CA/San Bernardino/SBTT. And that's a San Bernardino Turkey Trot. So basically, you can go there and sign up and register for it, and then go to the day. We'll have a grand old time, yelling out, doing the turkey dance, loving San Bernardino, and getting healthy. All the same. Yanni should be there, of course. Today, Yanni. Yanni Lockhart, and our sponsor, Motivational Realization, the energy of positive thought, is over at Redlands Photography Club right now, learning to be an incredible photographer, which he already is, but he's getting good skill sets, and he will be back next week. So we do miss you, Yanni, and we're looking forward to seeing you back. The Turkey Trot will be on. I will be there on November 22nd. I just talked to Felicia Alexander and our local school board member as well, and also her and Damon run the Turkey Trot. And it will be a great time. We're trying to figure out the coffee right now. We always have free coffee out there and stuff like that, and I usually pick it up. So should be a fun time, and please register at runsignup.com/race/CA/San Bernardino/SBTT. All right, team. Well, that is all I have for that today, and we'd like to talk this show a little bit. We're going to focus on entrepreneurs today, right? So we want to, talk a little bit about how you guys got into being entrepreneurs. We were going to talk about that with Chubsies and stuff like that, but unfortunately they couldn't make it today. So we're just going to we're 3 business owners here. Hey, Eric, you own a business, man?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You sell weed, right?
Not anymore. Yeah. Not no more. I was a street pharmacist, is what I called myself.
Oh my God.
like he's like, man, I don't pay taxes, buddy. What are you doing?
That's right.
Just kidding. But no. Eric has a business with his radio, right? So he's got Palm Trees in Progress, which is also a shirt company.
Yeah, well, it's a skate brand. So yeah, we have skateboards, we have shirts, socks, all that kind of merchandise. We have a cool little skate team too. Cool people who shred and put on for the company. PalmTreesInProgress.com. Check it out.
So like we have entrepreneurs all around us. A lot of times in today's world, you can't make it with just a job.
Yeah.
Like you're thinking, what? Like, I'm working at Walmart, but you need SNAP benefits to make it, right?
Right.
Wow. Like why? Why should you? Like they always complain. Well, you guys gotta work. Well, if you don't, you can't make enough money. Like so, you gotta work within this system that's really not fair as it is.
Yeah.
So, getting a side business is very important. It will provide you with that extra cash that you might be able to take a vacation someday with.
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
I understand if you work salary and you work your butt off all day, but do you come home and have a beer? Huh? Do you come home and have beer? Well, maybe one day don't come home and have a beer.
Right.
Maybe one day come home and work on your business.
Right.
Yeah.
What, Robert?
Robert, that's beautiful, man. That is a
I go, yeah, but I make sure that that's proper time for that,
Yeah.
right? When I have to write my book, I have to sit down and write my book.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I see so many people come home and first thing they do, they go to the fridge, like I used to do, and grab their tall can. But once you touch that tall can, doing things with intentions usually go by the wayside, right? So, like, you can still do that. I'm not telling you not to. I'm saying make one day of the week where you don't do that. Maybe that one day a week you just focus on trying to build this business that you might want someday. Now, what do you mean might want, right? Well, a lot of my friends grew up thinking they had to go to work. So they thought they had to go to college, they had to get a degree, they had to get a job, and they had to go to work. And if they didn't do that, they had to go to a trade school, and then they had to go to work. And if they didn't do that, they had to find a job and go to work at construction or something, make it that way.
Yeah.
They never were taught like my dad always taught me, constantly sticking it in my head. Make your own business. Make your own business. Don't work for the man. Make your own business. Like, we need to tell that to our kids every single day like my dad did to me. I would never even think that I wouldn't be a business owner.
Right.
When today's kids never even think it's a possibility.
Right.
So my kind of thing that I came up with is that maybe we should, like, I know that our school system does have programs to help the youth do things. Like, there may be even one to help them get into a business. But whatever it is, that system didn't help me, right? I was one of the best salesmen in school. Man, oh man, I was dedicated. Like, we had these things called sportathons, right? Where you basically did everything based off the number of times you did something, you would get money for it, right?
Right.
Well, I passed all that. I just went and straight asked them for money. Like, I went to every single house in my whole neighborhood for days and days and days. I ended up making like $1,000 in donations.
Wow.
Won everything, won $400, all that stuff, right? You know, you think they would have recognized that stuff, and I would have left school with a business license and selling things or something, but no one recognized it, and it just went to the wayside. And I'm glad I'm not a salesman now. I have to kind of be one for the mega art, but like, I just wish that like there would have been a way to I always wanted to make money when I was a kid.
Right.
I always had like a side gardening business or whatever. Well, if we found a way to give kids like the tools necessary to achieve the business license, right? You have to come up with the idea, write the business plan, all the things necessary, even get to the point where, you have to figure out how to write out your budget, right? So like before we did the sportathon, we had a whole class on how to write your book, keep your numbers, how much people gave you, how much they're, because if they pledged per a rep or something, you had to be able to calculate all that stuff. Where you're going to keep your money safely.
Right.
Just these basic things that really helped me, become.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just, like, I don't see it happening. Maybe it is happening and I'm not seeing it. But if we could work a way to find that special thing that each kid has in their brain that they want business out of and get them started. And maybe they won't end up with a business license by they graduate, but get them on the road of thinking of creating that business.
Yeah.
So, Henry, when you were a kid, tell us about your childhood. Where'd you grow up? Tell us about your childhood.
My childhood was really, it was always, just like you, I always wanted to make money, like somehow, selling my toys or, never thought about selling candy or none of that stuff that a normal kid would do. I had like little figures and toys, and that was my way of making money.
Okay.
But right now, what you said, it was very interesting because we have 7 kids, and right now we're teaching them because I have
Inspiring
my
them.
oldest Miguel does makeup and eyelashes and all that stuff, and he's very good at it. And man, he's getting the following. He hit 1 million in his videos.
Wow.
Then I have my daughter Absidy that has her little bouquet business where she does flowers out of plastic so they look like roses, and she gets orders from people. Then I have my daughter right here, Kayla, that sells candy wherever pop-ups we go. So we're teaching them. And then I got Bella. Bella, she's in elementary, and she sells candy and chips at her school. And that's the one that I'm trying to teach because she wants me to buy everything, but the money
wants to keep everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't work like that. You gotta make sure that you save the money, and you gotta buy more stuff in order for you to,
Yeah, you're going to
Yeah.
That is hard to learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she just thinks Papa's gonna buy everything. Like, you're like, no,
You buy it, she keeps a profit.
yeah,
Right.
Hey, I like her. I like the way she thinks. Because you're a softie, that's why.
yeah.
Yes, he is.
So yeah, that's something that I think that it makes us as parents feel good because they're learning from us and they want to do the same thing. And I'm not saying that it's going to be a business for them, but at least they know they can do something else besides working a 9 to 5. And
Or go to college or trade school or whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
Miguel, he has a mind that wants to go everywhere. He wants to go to college, and I'm rooting for him. And at the same time, it's like I know he's gonna be successful because of the way he does things. He's already there. He's literally
Good work
already
ethic,
there.
huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready.
And I just still want him to finish school though. Give me that high school diploma and you're good. That's all I want. And then you think about college, and if you want to consider this to be one of your main things, then I'm all for it.
And it'd be so cool if like there was people that looked for that in the school system, and they're like,
Yeah.
whoa, okay, we got this. We have a special class just for entrepreneurs. Come on in. By the time you're done, you're going to have a business license. You're going to have this idea, and you're going to roll with it, right?
Right.
So, like, as a parent, you're investing in your kids. Now,
Right.
You're not really hoping that they'll become a lawyer and take care of you for the rest of your life, but it would be a benefit.
Yeah.
Right? And it would be nice if they were a doctor and made that kind
Right.
or had an incredible business and a multi-billionaire eyelash company, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So you're investing and hoping for that. But what if we did that on a large scale right here in San Bernardino where we need it the most?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Invest in our kids to train them to become business people.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
Instead of like waiting for them to go to Cal State or whatever, or just ignoring the situation that it is.
Right.
If every one of our kids left school with a business license, not only would the coffers at City Hall be big because of all those new business licenses every single year,
Right.
some of those businesses will end up being the Xerox, the McDonald's,
Yeah.
these companies that become billionaires. We could do that here and then have these same donors later on say, oh man, I love San Bernardino. Now, is McDonald's really giving back? to San Bernardino?
No.
Nope.
Because we didn't cultivate that relationship.
Right.
The McDonald's brothers sold it away, and that other guy got it, right?
Yeah.
So that a bunch of crock, really. We didn't get much out of that, right? But we should
No.
be. McDonald's should come here and support every single thing, right?
Yes, agree.
Instead of complaining that McDonald's museum's over there, right? But they
Right.
don't.
Right.
We need to create that new type of business atmosphere ourselves. We can't rely on the Ray Krocs or whatever. We need to rely on the McDonald's brother people that were creating it here, like Henry Perez, Imagine, and Chubsy Smashburger, right? Or
Right.
Jason Lola with Wax Skateboards, or Eric with Palm Trees in Progress. Whatever it is, like if we could get every single kid to like try it.
Right.
Now they're not all gonna like it, and they're all gonna do it, but at least they know they could have an idea and work through it. Maybe
Right.
once they get out of school, that's wait a second. I hate working for Subway. It's $20 an hour, but it still sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Or oh my gosh, Amazon is the worst job I've ever had. What do you mean? It's all repetitive. You just
Right.
move around all the time and you hurt your back.
Yeah.
What? Or maybe like you don't want to just sit there and scan things all day long, over and over and over and over and over. I can't do that repetitive stuff. I start getting anxiety immediately if something's repetitive.
Yeah.
It's the lowest form of learning, and it just I'll go crazy, right? So then let's just focus on not getting the repetitive jobs.
Right.
Those are going to be taken by AI robots anyways. What,
Right.
AI can't do it. No, 80% of us think badly of AI. Why? Why do we think badly of it? Because it's a tool we don't understand, and there's probably a Chinese and Russian disinformation program too. But that's totally separate. I'm just saying that we really just don't understand AI, right? And it's a tool that I use every day, but I feel afraid to tell people that I use it every day.
Right.
And I know it's more people than me. And I use it as a tool, but I don't let it describe my life to me or anything like that. I use it as a tool,
Yeah.
right? But I shouldn't have to be afraid to tell people to use it. In fact, every single kid should be using it, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, we're going to have these AI assistants that help us with basic things that we just don't need to do anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Those could be associated with our businesses.
Yes.
My AI is already trained to speak how I want it to speak. You will never get a negative thought out of my AI when it comes to the mega art. It will come up with an alternative answer, but it will never shoot me down, right? It could say it's a possibility of being natural, all those things, but it will never shoot me down, right? But I train it to be that way. I train it not to talk like a Western archaeologist, right? So it won't be that way. Like people don't want to read about savages and all that old way. We want to read because when I put the stuff in from the old archaeologists, it tries to regurgitate that stuff, and
Yeah.
it sounds
Right.
racist.
Right.
So you have to train your tools. You have to build your tools to be able to use, and AI might help you build your business.
Right.
All right. So you guys realize you use AI every day too, and most of us do if we use social media.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just automatic. But we do use AI for you use it to make your videos,
Correct.
right? How does it feel? Were you scared at first? Do you think it's gonna come out of you and shoot you with Terminator missiles?
Probably.
Yeah.
No, I was scared the first time because it turned my video into Spanish speaking, and I was like, I didn't do it in Spanish, but it sounded just like me, but I'm listening to myself talking Spanish on the video, and I'm like, I never did this. Like I didn't do this. What's going on? I show her. She's over here laughing at me. It's AI, babe, and it says right there in the corner that they turned the video for my Spanish-speaking audience.
So is your Spanish proficient or a CSE?
What do you mean?
Like, was the translation correct?
Yeah, it was very correct. It was
Okay.
on point, and
So
I was like, wow.
So it really scared.
It made me sound smarter, actually.
So those situations are a time when you could use a tool that it might work actually, but you might
Right.
want to do the translation on your own too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've done videos on my own too, but just to see that, and I had no idea where he came
It might
from.
help the white boy here, where my Spanish is, not all that
Right.
great, right?
Yeah, to get a bigger audience. So I think,
Yeah.
like you said, it does benefit us that we're doing videos and our influencers that we could use that as a tool. And but yeah, it is kind of scary sometimes.
And you could throw some ideas too. Like, here's an example. You say, "Hey, is there any what do you think would change this recipe for the better? From deep in Oaxaca, Mexico, what ingredients would they add?"
Yeah.
And it will research that stuff and bring it out. And that doesn't hurt to see that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe you might make something more incredible with your recipe. I do the same thing with diabetic recipes. I run out of ideas.
Right.
I say, please, could you give me some? And a bunch of them come up, right? So I'm not saying like it's not making me bad diabetic recipes.
Yeah.
They put the glycemic index and everything right there.
Yeah.
So it's just a tool for a diabetic. But my
Right.
mom doesn't understand it fully yet. So we're trying to get her there, right?
Yeah.
To understand
Right.
that it's not. And then other people that are elders, they're just like the cell phone at first. They're a little afraid of it. But I
Right.
imagine someday this will give elders somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
What? You can talk to AI. You can. And guess what? Don't tell nobody. But you got to make sure that you're not letting it guide you and things like that.
No.
Right.
But sometimes, like, you got to get something out. And if there's nobody else to talk to, why not? Right?
Yeah.
So I look at it like this. It's a tool to use, and we need to teach our kids, and they're all using it anyways. And if the parents start using it right now, their kids are going to be using it when they're not going to know.
Right.
Yeah.
So might as well get in on the game right now and start learning how to use it. Do simple things like have it make your schedule, things like that. And you'll be amazed at how easy it is, right? To be able to talk into something and have it write out your schedule or your wish list or your grocery list or whatever it is.
Right.
I'm also, I have it analyze readings for me, right? So like if someone sends me something from the government that I don't understand, I take a picture of it, put it in there, and then I ask it to look at it. Then I do it again, have it double check, right? Yeah. It's not infallible, but like it does have correct information if you keep trying, right? So then I found out like that our taxes, since we reassessed our house, our taxes got raised. And then it got backdated. And they sent us something that looked like $8,000. So my brother's all scared that it's an $8,000 bill per year for taxes. Wow. But that's not what it was. They were just reassessing the value total, and then it was only $40 extra a month. But backdated 4 years. Right?
Yeah.
But AI explained it to me like that. Bam. So if you're got some kind of document that you don't understand, it can help you with it. And that's a lot of people, especially when it's medical documents, all that stuff. It's the jargon is just really hard to read all those numbers and things. But you put it in AI, it will explain each one to you. And if you're worried about them doing it wrong, you ask it to do it again and again, and you compare it.
Yeah.
So these are the tools that I want you guys to start using. If you're going to do something simple, just try it with AI. Just try it.
Yeah.
It can't hurt. And if you don't like it, then let it be for a little while. Maybe try something again in the future. But just realize you're using it every day, every time you press into Google search engine or any of the Facebook and Instagram, anything like that. All right. So the tools of the trade, right? Another tool that we have to utilize is our cell phone and camera, right? Why can't we work it out to where every kid gets a cell phone that's proper, right? We're already giving them a computer, right?
Yes.
I know, like, they're going to use it for what? Every kid has a cell phone anyways, right?
Right.
If we gave them a cell phone that automatically only does school stuff at school, right? And like the AI makes sure that happens.
I wish that was possible, honestly, because I think that's the hardest thing right now with this new generation that we have. Our kids are glued to their phone. And when it comes to interacting, classwork, anything in school, gone out the window.
Should the phone be taken away or only be
I
utilized
personally
sometimes, or-
think it should, just because TikTok is a big thing right now for the kids. What you see is a lot of videos in school with TikTok, right?
Yeah.
So it's
So
hard.
they're videoing in school when they should be learning.
Yeah, you know,
Ah.
and I think that's the hardest for us as parents when we see the kids come in, the grades come in. What's going on? We're questioning why, because they're glued to their phone. They're not doing what they need to, right? And us as parents, we question ourselves. What are we doing? We're doing what we can. We're pushing. We're doing a lot, but it's not even that.
Did you all have phones?
No,
No.
I
was,
We didn't have
How
phones
old were
growing
you
up.
The cell
when you
phone wasn't
received
even created
your
yet.
first pager? Your first pager.
I was 16 when I got my first pager.
about 16.
16. Well, I was 18 because I had to pay for them myself. I don't know. Did you pay for your own?
Yeah, I
had
paid
to.
for
I
mine
was-
too.
I was working at McDonald's that day.
Yeah, my
14.
parents were like, "You're getting one of those," but they didn't even know what it was. Right? Like, but I have to pay for it. Like back in the day, I paid my own pager. I don't know. Kids expect you guys to pay for your phones now, right?
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are so expensive too, right? So that'd be another thing, like a way to make small amounts of money to be able to pay for your phone bill and things for your business or your business license and stuff. The phones themselves are a way to make money.
Right.
So we can't just be looking at them as a gift that a parent gives to their kids and that they watch TikTok on. We got to be thinking that these are the AI tools that they're going to be utilizing.
Right.
And it's going to get crazier, team. I've already seen several instances of technology of the future, right? The drones that ring doorbells that are drones. How long
Right.
is it going to be where your kid has her own drone?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and even is that going to be allowed?
Right.
And like, what about if it's like some animal drone? Like you could send it to go bother Tommy on the other desk and bite him. Or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Like what are the rules going to be? So we better start making them really quick because this stuff's happening right
Yeah.
in front of us, right? Like does a rich kid get 10 drones?
Yeah.
And like one knocks the ball in the hoop for him, or what about these glasses that literally make you so you know what every single thing is in the room?
Right.
Like the kids that can afford the glasses, are they going to have an advantage over the kids that don't?
Yeah.
So we're going to have to find out a way to get this technology to all the kids. I can't think of a better way than a business program that enters these tools into the program, right?
Agreed.
So you're learning to use these as a tool, not as a TikTok.
Right.
That's how
Yeah.
they're learning it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
they're using it as a plaything. They're not using it as a work tool. I
Right.
grew up with it as a work tool. I got my first phone working at a company. Why? To call my boss, not to take a picture. Right? You didn't-
Yeah.
Those Nextels you could barely fit in your pocket.
Exactly.
Ding, 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 you know? Oh man! So there's a method to my madness here, right? I'm coming up with these ideas because these is going to take money. So there's going to have to be a way to fund these programs. But like I remember back in the day, Apple Computer gave a computer to every single kid in my whole school. This can be done again. Right? We just have to figure out how. If they can give a kid a laptop computer, like we can get them the other tools that they need to create a successful business or a successful self.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's going to take our team up at the San Bernardino Unified School District, right?
Yeah.
This is going to take a little work. Now, they're like, all right, Robert, you do the work. You write the grants up. You do the... No. If you're saying that, you need to look back in the mirror. These are our kids.
Yeah.
No, it's not my job to be coming up with these ideas. I'm giving them to you to plant the seed. You guys can grow them. Now, there may be these programs that are already grown, but they're not big enough to where I know about them yet. I want them big enough to where we all know about it. Every single parent knows that their kid has a possibility of going to create a new entrepreneur at this school and walk out of school with a business license, and they don't have to go to college right away because they already got a business that's bringing in money. What? Maybe they'll be an influencer. You never know. They make money. with
Yeah.
that phone right there, right? Like some of these kids have bigger followings than we could ever hope for, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So if they already got that, let's turn that into a business so they're rich before they even, go to college.
Exactly.
So I'm not always the person who gets this stuff in the technical grant writing stuff. I got big ideas that I'm giving to y'all. I think this could really be a way to help San Bernardino kids.
Yes.
And we could really, really benefit in the future by teaching the kids to use a cell phone properly as a tool, teach them to use the AI on it, teach them not to use it for certain things, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you do not really want to be recording your friends fighting and all that stuff.
Right.
Like, they need to,
Correct.
but no
Right.
one's teaching them that that's not appropriate. But if you went to the company and said, TikTok, if you do that, it's against the law to
Yeah.
show minors fighting,
Yeah.
guess what happens? It stops.
Yeah.
But that hasn't happened. Why has it not happened? Because we let it happen. We don't speak up. We don't change it. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe TikTok will disappear here in the next few days. That's what I'm worried about. That one. We don't know what's going to happen with TikTok, but we do know that Instagram and Facebook will be around. They will be
Right.
here. They're American companies for sure. So let's start utilizing them, team. These are tools. Like, they need to be treated as a tool. And that's another thing we can do is these are utilities.
Yeah.
Like, we got to stand up for our kids. Like, has your kids ever done anything bad because they saw it on TikTok or anything?
Honestly, we haven't had that yet.
Okay.
So
Have you heard of them telling you a story?
Yeah.
We've heard the stories.
The one with they put something on a computer and it blows up and it goes in smoke.
Oh, shoot.
Somebody did it at
King?
Middle School.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. So they evacuated everybody because
Yeah.
I guess they pour something on the laptop and it makes it like smoke. Like if it's a big old, and I guess somebody did it and it actually worked.
who would? What the?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's the stuff. And that there was a video that was trending all over social TikTok actually, and yeah, one of the kids
so
saw it and did it
that
at the middle
shouldn't be
school.
on. That's destruction
No.
of property. Like,
Yeah.
And if you went in the algorithm in China, you'd never see that video.
Yeah.
But they alter the algorithm so that our kids see that stuff on purpose.
Yeah.
They are literally training our kids, and we don't get it. That's why I really don't trust TikTok. And now I know Instagram is doing the same thing as well as Facebook. You can't get past that stuff.
Right.
But at least those are American companies, and they have hopefully they have our kids' good intentions at heart. Yeah, I hope. Right.
Yeah, no. One thing I need to say is you gotta build. If you're gonna be doing this, I tell everybody this: don't just post it on TikTok, because like you said, we don't know how TikTok's gonna last. So post it on Instagram. Post it. Make sure you got
YouTube too.
Yeah,
YouTube,
I got YouTube,
yes.
and you make sure that all those are going up too. Because if you just have TikTok and that's the only thing that you're relying on, once that gets shut down, what are you gonna do now?
Yep.
Right.
And then you're like, all that content's lost. That's actually why I stopped TikTok for a while, because I don't care who you are, no one can anticipate Donald Trump. I don't care who you are. No one can do it. And that's one thing that I have learned. So his dealing with TikTok in China, we don't know what he's going to do.
It could be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, he can get pissed off and then bam, it's gone.
Yeah.
We just don't know. He really is trying to protect it because he knows the youth love it. But like that's not how he makes decisions,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I did slow down on that one, but if it does get sold to an American company and they I might move back over to TikTok a little bit. I might, but not, and then I'm still waiting. But you still got to utilize all the different things, right?
Correct.
So where do you post first?
TikTok,
Then you post
Instagram.
because it goes to Instagram, or
No, I don't like doing that. I
Okay.
post TikTok, Instagram, Facebook,
YouTube.
Snapchat, YouTube.
okay? Do you copy the video
No,
the first time?
I have to because YouTube's very strict. Very strict. So you can't have music or anything. It has to be your.
Well, you can have royalty-free music. That's it.
Oh, I don't know. What
Yeah, so like you put it in there, put royalty free in the music section when it comes up, and everything that's free that
Would
you
come
can
up.
use will come up. Like
Yeah.
it's the royalty free Native American music, royalty free rave music, or whatever, and they'll come up. And those ones will transfer to
Oh, okay.
to
I didn't know that. See?
So like I use one called the Sea Shaman. It's like bing bum bum, bing bum 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 bum. But like but it can actually transfer to all of them.
Yeah.
And when I did it the other way, it kicked off all my videos, man. And,
Oh, wow.
And then after the fact, right now it's been happening a lot. Have you noticing that? That revenue sharing stuff is coming up all the time.
Yeah.
That's weird stuff. Like, are you sharing revenue with a lot of places now, or?
No. What do you mean?
Like their music, like if you use like the Rolling Stones Route 66, it shares revenue with them now from my stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like so I have to click a bunch of clicks and say, yeah, I'll share the revenue with them, right?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, like, oh, man, these guys are just getting rich off us, Henry. And
Yeah, Facebook's getting me like that all the time. Copyright, are you okay with sharing it? I'm like, dude, what, I thought it was...
Yeah, what's going on here?
And I was like, yeah, go ahead, I guess, if it's going to let it play my video, let it, But yeah, you should definitely have more platforms if you're going to do that, and just keep posting. Like, one thing you said...
What about in real life stuff? Like,
I really try not to, only some certain things, but
well,
when
you
people...
have to eat the food, dude.
What do you mean?
Well,
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like when people send me content.
Well, no.
because people-
When they
you
say
know-
no, I meant like you actually have to go make the content, right? It just
Right.
doesn't get posted, right?
Yeah. No, and the funny thing is, a lot of people think that we're going out every day. I just have so much recorded in my phone, because wherever we go, even if we take the kids, I'm recording. So okay, I'll save this video for
I
another.
have free time. How
Yeah.
many videos are on there that you
I
need?
I literally got like 30 videos in my phone right now that I haven't even released.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see other influencers now doing it. I mean, yes, it kind of hurts me because I'm like, oh, I already had done that video, but I never posted it. Now that person went over there and did the video.
But you would think that would be the case, but it's not. Actually, it increases the views on the second round, and I've noticed that with different groups. We'll go somewhere and we'll do 2 minutes left. Oh, man, crazy show! This crazy show, we love it. Well, I want to thank you two for coming on and making this show so fun. I know I talked a lot this thing, but I really do believe that our kids, there's something to this that we could help our kids in the future. And just imagine if, like, we had 30 McDonald's owners here in Bernardino. Man, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, that would.
How will we find out more about your guys' videos and stuff?
You guys can follow us at Henry Perez Romero, and the only reason he has my name is because I had to get certified, and it couldn't be the business name, so it's under Henry Perez Romero on all pages: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube.
And it's Family Street Food, and you'll see them at a lot of events around the city. And make sure you go up there and buy their birria, their queso and birria taco is so incredible. And, how much we got? 1 minute left? How do we get some food?
We're actually there's gonna be a new market night coming up in Miracle Car Wash.
Okay, at the Miracle
on
Car
East
Wash.
Street.
All right, stay tuned, team. This is Robert from San Bernardino, Missy Nipiani Lockhart, and we are out of here.
I'm a man who loves the blues. Day or night, I'm in the blues. Love the music, deep down soul. I'm walking